We are here with Undeath, rockflesh.com. Let's go.
Once more here at Damnation Festival. I'm Stuart Lucas from rockflesh.com and I'm joined by Kyle from the band Undeath.
What's up?
I'm doing well. So, you've practically moved over here, haven't you? You were at Download in June, you were your own headline sets before that, and then you've been supporting Municipal Waste in September and now here. Have you actually been home or have you just moved over?
Yeah. My girlfriend would not be very happy if I had a second place of residency in the UK, but yeah, we have been here quite a bit this year. I want to say about 7 or 8 weeks total, so good chunk of the year, yeah.
So have you been literally commuting back and forth then?
Yeah. So we got off the Municipal Waste run and flew home, and 6 days later we're back. So yeah.
So is there a specific plan to, crack the UK with inverted commas around it?
You're asking the wrong guy.
You just turn up, play, and then
yeah. If you guys want us to play, we'll play. I love playing here. Yeah. So crowds are awesome, and I love Greg's.
Yeah. And I think what's really exciting about you is that there seems to be a bit of almost an old school death metal revival scene happening with people like yourselves and Frozen Soul. Do you feel yourself part of a scene, or are you just doing what you like doing?
I mean, less than like a home city type of scene or something, but yeah, definitely. Like-minded individuals. We all play together and we all know each other. I've known the guys in Frozen Soul for years now. Yes, it does feel like you're part of the scene. Yeah.
Because going back to playing the UK stuff, I think what I love about what you're doing is it's really reminiscent of Boat Thrower, Benediction. That really old. I'm sure you're probably influenced by those bands.
Oh yeah, 2 of my favorites. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So is there are you making a real attempt to basically refine that sound then?
I mean, how much can you really refine it? But also, I mean, yeah, those are the bands that were inspired by the old Earache crop of bands and Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel too. I mean, yes, I suppose a refinement of the sound, but not so much. I mean, it's hard to be as badass as those bands all were, you know what I mean? But also, that's just the kind of music that I love. I grew up on that shit, and that's what I like to play on guitar, so yeah.
And that's what's really exciting about watching you live. It's basically 5 people having a kick-ass time on stage.
Hell yeah, dude. I love to hear it, man. And we do have a great time on stage, Yeah.
And is that the sort of thing, is there some big career plan, or are you just enjoying yourself?
Since day one, just been enjoying myself, man.
Yeah.
I mean, who never thought we would be anywhere besides our local bar, so it's cool as hell to be out,
Yeah. And are you still sort of pinching yourself about that? Because there has been such a buzz about you. Are you still pinching yourself going, this isn't real?
Dude, whenever I'm on the road and I wake up grumpy or something, I just gotta remind myself, we're in another country across the pond because of rock and roll, so yes, you gotta pinch yourself sometimes, yeah.
And let's talk about those Municipal Waste tours. What I was most excited about was the fact that Municipal Waste didn't play it safe. They had you, they had Gel, who, without blowing smoke, 2 of the really most exciting bands coming up. What was the vibe like on that tour?
Dude, it was just it was awesome, man. Every show was extremely well attended, if not sold out. Crowds were always raging. Hanging out with Gel Municipal Waste was a great time, man. Really good people in both bands, and the crew too were great. So very good vibes. Excellent. It was a really good time.
Excellent. So, what's the plan now? Are we going to see you again, or are you going to disappear off for a bit?
Specifically for the UK, I'm not sure what the plan is currently for next year. We are going to record a new record in January. Hopefully have that out by the end of next year. that is the plan right now. You know, the main focus. Yeah.
So have you started writing yet?
Oh yeah. It's written. Yeah, like I said, late January, I believe we're going to go record. So yeah.
So can you give us a sneak peek? I presume there's not a major change of direction into, I don't know, Mongolian folk music or something.
No. No, it's more fucking death metal. If you like the last two records, you'll like this one. Just try to write more sick riffs with more great choruses and hope for the best, you know.
So we're not really looking at any level of evolution. It's just actually we're really good at what we're doing, and we're just going to continue doing it.
I think the songs are better, so if they may be evolved in that way.
Yeah.
You know, maybe songwriting is slightly tighter and maybe a slightly more refined sound of our own, but also, you know, yeah, it's if you like death metal, you're gonna like it. I swear.
Excellent. And you proudly wear your sort of NYC death metal stuff on your thing. You know, we often think of NYC as basically being either arty indie or basically punk. You know,
Totally.
Is there basically an underground metal scene in New York?
Well, I will be honest with you. I live about 7 hours from New York City, and I know back in the day, like with like Immolation and Suffocation and Mortician and all, and like. New York City's a pretty big place, and like if you are a 16-year-old and you live in a different borough than another person, like you probably aren't hanging out all the time. I know those bands did play shows and stuff together, but I still don't even necessarily know if it was like a real scene. But dude, yeah, man, there's just a huge music scene in New York State as a whole, New York City, and even in Rochester, and like where we're from, Rochester is a pretty small city, so the music scene is all kinds of music. It's like indie rockers, punkers, metalheads. We all go to the same shows and we go see bands. Yes, there is a sick scene.
Excellent. Well, and building from that, I think the one question we ask everybody we talk to is, if you could do Undeath Fest, if I basically said, right, let's create Undeath stock, you know, who would you have?
Well, headliners, Morbid Angel, Cannibal Corpse for sure, and then, I mean, oh god, dude, this is a hard question. It's a hard question. I will say, if I was going to throw my own fest and I was going to put out a brand new band who I don't think you've heard of, I would put on Malform from Finland. They're like 17-year-old kids. They're making excellent fucking death metal, so check them out, Rock Flash fans. Yeah.
And that's the big thing that's really exciting about our music is there is another generation. So it's a fantastic thrash band from this city here called Torture Demon, who are awesome. And they're fucking awesome. I'm old enough to be their fucking granddad, but they are still just what they're doing is fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Oh man, you gotta love to see it, dude. The kids are gonna be all right.
Yeah, no, definitely. Anybody who says metal is dead is lying. You know.
No, I feel like it's stronger than ever in the last 20 years. So you know, hell yeah.
Brilliant. And final question, I see you're rocking the orange juice and beer. So if we were gonna do Undeath the cocktail, what would you put in Undeath the cocktail?
Probably like 7 shots of whiskey and a little bit of apple cider to top it off. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, and on that, I'm going to let you go off because you're on stage really soon. Really looking forward to seeing you. Really looking forward to kicking ass there.
Cheers.
It's been a pleasure.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. You've been watching rockflesh.com. I'm Stuart Lucas. You know, please come back. You'll find the review, which will be probably me using lots of superlatives about how good Undeath are going to be this evening. We'll catch you soon. And keep pushing back to rockpress.com, subscribe and all that business. Thank you.